Because youth justice deals with children and young adults, there is a higher need for collaboration with parents, guardians and carers. The NHS in 2013 outlined new guidelines that argue early intervention and collaborative work with at-risk children is an essential step of breaking the chain of antisocial behaviour. The NHS highlighted there is a key role for parents and other carers in recognising and managing conduct disorders. Conduct disorders are the most common type of mental disorder problem in children and young people. They can manifest in a number of different ways, including aggression towards people and animals, destruction of property, lying or theft. A combination of factors can cause these disorders, which include harsh parenting styles, parental drug use, poverty and divorce. Adverse childhood experiences can also be indicators for issues such as criminal or antisocial behaviour as children grow up. Children who are routinely exposed to situations will experience negative impacts that last into adulthood. It is important to see these uses have a ripple effect on family systems, communities, and ultimately they are a societal problem. These therefore need to be dealt with in a collaborative manner. The National Institute for Health and Clinical Excellence made several recommendations. They recommended training programs helping parents make the most of their parenting skills to improve child behaviour, also child-focused programs and group work with other children similar age, discussing similar issues with therapists. They are all run by social care professionals. Charities such as NIACRO also promote collaboration with young people and families involved in the criminal justice system and with those who are at risk of becoming part of that same system. The Early Intervention Support Services supports family when issues arrive before they need involvement with statutory agencies such as Youth Justice. They are tailored to family-specific needs. Independent Visitor Scheme is a volunteer-led service working to build rapport with young people and intervene at an early age to be a positive influence and build long-term support and trust. It is beneficial especially with looked-after children, and the independent representation takes into consideration the views, opinions and concerns of young people in Lakewood. In Northern Ireland, there are issues within youth justice. A mother of a young offender said that nobody informed her son was being released from Hydebank Wood. She just received a phone call from him to say that he was out. Another young person described difficulties that they encountered when leaving without adequate support. Since leaving prison, there is no structure at all, so in a way, you're just waiting for the stuff to happen, but it's not going to happen. Not having a structure is dangerous for any person leaving prison. This leads to drink and alcohol abuse, and this in turn can lead to committing crime. In 2020, the Restorative Justice Council found that rehabilitation and reintegration are not high priorities and consequently not well resourced. This therefore shows a gap in support within youth justice. There are recommendations for tackling these gaps, such as greater priority being given to rehabilitation and reintegration of young offenders in custody, preparation for release from the outset, day release for the purpose of education, training or employment, and continuing access to support on a multi-agency basis.